VALIENTE just throwing its head around, and Ramchandani Road, they sprinting from the 1,000 metre marker. VALIENTE was quick. Trafalgar Square's on the inside, one too many with the red sleeves. Further back, VALIENTE, Sleeker Silk, then comes Gimme a Rainbow. Behind that one's Flying Peter, and Ride the Lightning's about 4 or 5 lengths off the leader. Lining up for the lead, Ramchandani Road and Trafalgar Square on the inside, then one too many, followed by VALIENTE in the blue. Sleeker Silk is on the outside, Gimme a Rainbow the inside, then Ride the Lightning and Flying Peter. Homeward bound, Ramchandani Road and Trafalgar Square, these two have it. One too many's on the outside, VALIENTE's in the blue, Gimme a Rainbow, then Ride the Lightning. Coming down to the 300, Trafalgar Square's finding, one too many, VALIENTE, Ramchandani Road. Trafalgar Square, VALIENTE's putting on pressure, one too many, Ramchandani Road. Trafalgar Square still finds, VALIENTE's thrown out the challenge. Trafalgar Square and VALIENTE as they come down to the line. VALIENTE won it, second will go to Trafalgar Square. Ramchandani Road ran third. So number 3, VALIENTE. This is hot form for Peter Muskin, Marcela Cacheri. They end up winning a long hair to her neck. Number 3 pays up 410. Second, number 1, Trafalgar Square. Third position, Ramchandani Road. The fourth position will go to One Too Many. And further back, Gimme a Rainbow, and then came Ride the Lightning. As we look at the head-on, Trafalgar Square, Yellow Sleeves and Clap is the leader. 2 off the left-hand side, the blue cap of VALIENTE. The Visionaire comes home well for Schultz and Gibson, and they end up winning it, and it's bred by Hartley SA. So coming down to the line, VALIENTE records its 4th win and gets up close home and wins it by about a neck or so. So that's number 3, VALIENTE, victorious in the running of race 6. So at favourite number 6, Ramchandani Road. Back to the studio.
Shoes Ntusi is here in the winners area with me. He's the groom of VALIENTE, and you've heard about the staff and the team that not only for the Muscat stable, but for everybody in horse racing, a team is what you need to succeed. And Shoes is part of that. Well done, Shoes. Mr. Shoes Ntusi, 1,000 Rand from Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Well done. Thank you, Shoes. All the very best to you. And well done with VALIENTE. When Mr. Paul Lafferty asked you earlier on what's your next best, or you know, how you're expecting your day to turn out, and you said I'm expecting it to turn out superbly, and it's doing that, you must be so chuffed. Well done, Keretile. But what I would love to know is, you know, you had to fight this out with Muzi Yeni, who's your colleague and I'm sure good friend. And he's a senior rider, and you, of course, are senior. He's a qualified rider. You still got your apprenticeship. What did the two of you say when you went past the post? I'm sure he would have wished you well.
No, most definitely so. Because as I just saw that I'm getting it, I said, you know what, this is about time that I finished my claim 4. So I was so chuffed and I just screamed that out.
Is this, have you just finished your claim 4 now? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir. This is my 20th winner.
Sure. Well, that's fantastic. That's there's not too many people next to us, but we could have called for a round of applause. So that's your 20th winner. There we go. There's enough of them to give us a round of applause. Well done. 20th winner, claim 4 gone.
No, thank you very much. So I'd like to say a big thank you to Mr. Muscat, obviously being there and helping me with everything which he has done for me. And I'm truly grateful that I could ride my 20th winner, especially on this horse, because I've ridden him a couple of times and couldn't get him right. But today he's sort of like got to get everything perfect, and he just won a beautiful race.
Keretile, well done. Judging by the smile on your face, it's a big day for you, and so it should be. I know I'm nobody special in horse racing, but to you and your family, and especially you, keep up the good work, keep working hard, and just keep your feet on the ground, and well done, son.
No, thank you very much. So big thank you to my family as well. I have to give on to them, and obviously a big thank you to Mr. Muscat, the owners, the academy, and again to my sponsors. Thank you.
Lovely. Come on, Pete. Can't help but no, he didn't want to hear. He didn't want to hear that. No, he certainly didn't want to hear that from you.
No, he's a very likable young man, as I said earlier. He actually rode. It was a 10 out of 10 ride from him. He sat, you know, and produced the horse late, and that was the winning of the race.
Yeah. Let's talk about your owners here, Pete, Mr. Schultz and Pete Gibson and their family. They've stuck by this horse, and quite rightly so. He's really done them proud. He's earned his keep, this horse.
Yeah, he's been very consistent. He had a little sojourn in Johannesburg, but he's certainly a far superior horse on the poly. He just never brings his best form form on the turf. So it was a good win today. He was very unlucky at his last start not to win. He didn't get a run, and then he had the extra kilo and a half allowance for Keratili today. So, and the draw, so that all assisted his chances. But very well done to Peter Gibson and to Jan Scholz. Thank you very much for your persistence with this horse. He has been frustrating at times, but he's finally got it together today.
Just the last 3 races have all gone your way. I can't remember every runner on the day. Have you got more runners to come, or was that you done?
No, we still have one in the 8th, Rocky Reef. She's returning after a short break over a trip short of her best. But she's very, very honest. She doesn't know how to run a bad race, so she could run into the quartets.
Lovely. Thanks for your feedback, and we've had a fun day, you guys, together, and enjoy all the presents that are coming your way tonight.
Three now. Obviously a big thank you once again to our sponsors, Hollywoodbets. Their assistance is very much appreciated.
It certainly is. That's Peter Muscat here with Roz and their whole team. Yeah, the assistance not only to the Peter Muscat stable, but to the racing industry, along with the operators countrywide, is greatly appreciated. Hollywood. Valiente, 3167, and the second horse, gracious in defeat and really tries its best as Trafalgar Square, but it's Valiente, their day to shine.